We're back from that break, ladies and gentlemen, and guess what's coming up next? The fatal four-way elimination between Blake Monroe, Tiffany Stratton, IYO SKY, and Chelsea Green is up next. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take you back 2 years ago. It was the road to WrestleMania 5 in 2023, and we were set to crown the very first ever women's champion here. And some have mixed opinions. Can we have a good women's division? Well, that was going to be put to the test over the next few years. At WrestleMania 5, it was Rhea Ripley, it was Asuka, it was Alexa Bliss, and it was Liv Morgan to determine the very first ever women's champion. If you haven't heard already, and I hate to spoil it for you if you don't want to be spoiled, but Liv Morgan would go on and become the very first ever women's champion. Now, over the years, we've seen some great champions, such as Liv Morgan, I just explained, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Bayley, and currently Jade. Now, this is no shot to Jade at all, and I don't want to bring her down as a champion. She's holding it down. As much as I don't want to really go on and say that it's the best way, she's still doing it, and that can be very tough. So honestly, congrats to her. But this is being done because we have many women superstars and talent back there that are waiting to show what they got, what it takes to be the future of this women's division. And honestly, we don't have enough room. And that is definitely my fault, but I decided to make it up. You see, I announced that we would be having a fatal four-way elimination here tonight between 4 women. Now those 4 women are Blake Monroe, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and IYO SKY. They won their respective qualifying matches, and tonight they will be competing in an elimination match. Now that's all handy, dandy, and good, but I think it's time for what you all have really been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that you all have to wait until tonight, and I'm here to tell you that you don't have to wait anymore. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the new Women's Supreme Champion. Wow. That is one of the best good-looking champions I've ever seen made in this company's history. The SFM Women's Supreme Champion. And no doubt, whichever women at the end of tonight holding that belt will be the supreme leader of the division, and it very well could be this lady right here. The following contest is a women's fatal four-way elimination match to determine the very first ever inaugural Women's Supreme Champion. Introducing first, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton made her debut here earlier this January in the Women's Royal Rumble, and she has been going on about eventually in SFM is going to be Tiffy Time, and that time could be tonight. She gets a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and she could very well become the very first ever Women's Supreme Champion. If I'm being honest, Tiffany Stratton has got a high chance of succeeding in this company, even if it's not tonight. So young, so talented, her future is bright, but she may not have to wait long to do so, but this lady can also say the same. Introducing the next competitor, the Glamour, Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe has only been in this company since June of this year, and her very first match was against the longest reigning Extreme Women's Champion, which is still currently Jade Cargill. She would go on to SummerSlam to fight Bianca Belair. If I'm being honest, and compete in the next one-up women's tournament, if I'm being honest, her future and the way she has moved up quickly in the ranks here has been impressive, and tonight could be the night of the Glamour. Mariha May could tonight be the start of the Glamour era. Another woman that has impressed all of us here, IYO SKY, who has quickly became Women's Superstar of the Year in my opinion. The amazing matches and the amazing moves she's brought into matches has been incredible, and tonight could be her night. Introducing the next competitor, IYO SKY. They call her the genius of the sky, and I found out quickly this year on why they do that. IYO SKY has had moment after moment in each of her matches, and that could have all been leading up to tonight. Could tonight be the night that IYO SKY walks out as the first ever women's supreme champion? Every lady in this ring here has a claim and can make history, but this lady has everything to win, but also everything to lose if she does not win here tonight. Introducing the last competitor, Chelsea Green. Let me take you through this woman's year here in SFM. She would debut at the Royal Rumble, she would get eliminated in record seconds, she would win Money in the Bank, but then fail her cash-in at the previous pay-per-view, Crown Jewel against Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley here. If I'm being honest, Chelsea Green's career here in SFM has been rocky to say the least, but tonight she could avenge all of the hard times, and that could breed a better woman, and this is about to be the beginning of a new era for the women's division. We did this exact same thing for WrestleMania a couple years back to determine the first ever women's champion, and now we're doing it a couple years later to determine the first supreme champion as Blake Monroe backs up Tiffany in the corner of the ring there, and IYO SKY and Chelsea Green butting heads and going at each other here. And back from Tiffany Stratton and Blake Monroe, that is considered a dream match for so many, and this is the closest we are getting to that right now. It could happen later in the future, but as of right now, that is what we're getting here. And now Blake Monroe sends Tiffany Stratton to the post right there. Tiffany Stratton got rocked, and now IYO sent to the ropes, and oh my god, cross-body reversal right to Chelsea Green to a pin, and Chelsea kicks out. That's what I'm talking about. IYO SKY just created a big moment there. Wait a minute, Tiffany Stratton got Blake Monroe up. Suplex onto the outside. It doesn't matter how many mats are on the outside, it's still gonna hurt. And now IYO SKY with those kicks to the chest of Chelsea Green here. Now she's not holding back there. Those kicks made famous almost mainly by Bryan Danielson here. Oh, wait a minute, Chelsea Green breaks her up, but oh my god, what a reversal there from IYO SKY. And now Tiffany Stratton neck breaker right to Chelsea Green into the cover from Tiffany, but Chelsea kicks out. IYO SKY into a roll up here, right to, and now wait, Chelsea Green's helping her. She's helping her. 2 kick out from Chelsea Green. And that is something we could also see. Great teamwork, but all super kick to Chelsea, and that just ended. Code breaker right to IYO SKY. And now here comes Blake Monroe, and now Blake Monroe with a glamour shot right to IYO SKY. Is this it? Cover for IYO already. IYO kicks out. Blake Monroe with a crazy glamour shot there. Oh, wait a minute, Tiffany Stratton, prettiest moonsault here. All both women get the knees up. Tiffany landing hard. Chelsea Green goes in for her. Chelsea Green, I'm prettier. Right to Tiffany. Cover. 2. Tiffany Stratton is eliminated. Tiffany Stratton will not be making history here tonight, and you can say that was an assist from IYO SKY and Blake Monroe, and Chelsea Green just stole the pin. Oh wait, roll up from IYO SKY here. Kick out. And now wait a minute. Here comes Blake Monroe, and now a shot to the face, but now a Pele kick right from IYO SKY. And now oh wait, Chelsea Green double stomp to the midsection of her, and now Chelsea Green working on the ankle over there on IYO SKY here. Oh god, we saw someone's ankle and legs get badly bruised here earlier tonight. I can't afford to see another one, especially IYO SKY. Oh, shot from the knee to the face of IYO. And now Chelsea looking for unpretty, but IYO reverses it. Oh my god, sends her right into the corner. And now IYO SKY going to the top rope here, looking for a moonsault here. They call it the genius of the sky. The leg actually stopping her a little bit. Oh, Chelsea moves, and IYO landing on that bad knee. Wait a minute, Blake Monroe, glamour shot right to IYO SKY. Cover. 2. IYO SKY's eliminated. We are down to the final 2. Blake Monroe and Chelsea Green. And now both women, we are guaranteed a bright future for these two women early in their career, and it's come down to the final two, and they're going out of here, and it's to whoever wants it more, whose side is the crowd on. And if I'm being honest, I think the crowd's more on the side of Chelsea Green. They've followed her career here in SFM. They've chanted her name. They love this woman, and they want her to succeed. Blake Monroe misses it, and now Chelsea Green sends her outside the ring, but she lands on her feet. Good there. Oh, wait a minute. Chelsea Green, suicide dive right to Blake Monroe. And now she's staring at that title. That's the title that she wants, and she's gonna get it. And now sends Blake Monroe into the ring. And now Chelsea Green on Prettier. It's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Cover right from Chelsea Green. Two. Oh my God. I thought that was it for a second. Chelsea Green felt it. It was the end. But Blake Monroe still kicked out. Now both women have to figure out what to do with themselves here. And now both women staring at each other. Who the heck is that? Who are you talking about? Wait, is that? No way. That's... Yeah, it is. It's Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair. We haven't seen her since Clash in Paris. And she's got history with Blake Monroe, but a little bit with Chelsea too. This is crazy here. Bianca Belair's return, and I think she's gonna get her revenge on Blake Monroe. They still have beef, and now wait, she misses the shot, and now Bianca Belair got her up. Bianca Belair got Blake Monroe up. And now kiss of death. Wait, what? What is going on? What is going on? My God! God almighty. What the heck was that for? Bianca Belair KO'd Chelsea Green, Blake into the cover, and Blake Monroe wins. What the heck was that for?
Here is your winner and the first SFM Women's Supreme Champion, Blake Monroe.
What the heck was that about? Why would Bianca do that? I think I know. The reason Bianca didn't win was because of Chelsea Green and her interference. And Bianca just got one back, but in doing so, she just turned her back on the entire crowd by doing that. And she just helped Blake Monroe capture the Supreme Champion. The Glamour era begins tonight, and it's all due to Bianca Belair and her helpness towards her. Why though? They have beef. Who knows? We may never know. But one thing we do know is that Blake Monroe has become women's champion here very fast for the women's division. And she is the first Supreme Champion.